Hello, Maurieo. In this video, I'm going to have a look at drawing lines, erasing lines, and ortho mode. So, first up, let's just have a look at drawing a line. So, at the top left here of our Autocad, up here in the ribbon, we have the line tool. So we just click on that, and then immediately we can just click on line, and then we can just left click and draw a line anywhere we like. We can draw one over here. We're not constrained by anything. We can draw short lines, long lines, lines crossing over lines, and what have you. And if we want to just stop drawing the line, we can just push the space bar or escape, and there we are. We have our lines all drawn there nicely by eye. Now if we can just do Control Z to undo the line, or we could use the little arrows. We can redo and undo, use the little arrows up there, redo again. We could come here and just select the lines. Note that if we go from right to left, that selects all of them like such, and we can just push delete, that gets rid of them, or we can undo that again. And if we just go, remembering, if we just go, we can select them all like so and delete them all again. So that's, there you are, we can erase our lines. Now generally when we're drawing architectural type things or buildings and that, we generally work in horizontal and vertical lines, and so we're not too worried about lines that are off the horizontal or off vertical. So one of the things that we can do for that is to go down to in here, and you'll see that there's a little I'm just highlighting it there, and you can see the tooltip coming up, ortho mode. So it's got the little right angle in there. So if we go in ortho mode and turn that on, when we draw our lines, they just remain in the horizontal and the vertical and horizontal, vertical, horizontal. So you can see there that we can now we'll see how I'm just trying to guess where that is. So there's the sort of ways of doing that, and so there you go. Just push the space bar to stop again, and you can go undo, we'll take the line away, redo, put it there, or you can just select individual lines and delete those like so. Just select and delete, or you can select multiple lines and delete those. One of the things that is quite useful sometimes is we want to find out the some information about the line, so we can just click on the line like so, and then right click and come right down here to properties, and that'll bring up our little property window there, and we can just have a look at the line that we've got highlighted, and it can tell us what color it is in, what layer it's in, what type of line it is, which these are all things that we'll look at a bit longer, the coordinates of the start point, the coordinates of the finish point, how long the line is, and what angle it's in terms of where it's at and whatever. That of course will depend on what we've got the units set at, as I possibly explained earlier. In this case it looks like we haven't sort of set the units to what I normally have it at. So there you go, with some lines there. We can just delete all those. We can hide the property bar. So what we want to look at is drawing a line, ortho mode, and erasing and getting rid of lines. So there you have it in a nutshell. Line, erase, and ortho mode.